and welcome to another package of Kogi in Focus, your weekly review of activities in and around Nigeria's confluent state. I'm Oluwatosin Osuji. On today's edition, we bring you a special report on various congresses held by the ruling All Progressives Congress across the state. The state government restates commitment to continue with development-based projects. Children's Day was celebrated on Sunday, and we hear from the young ones what they expect from their parents, guardians, and the government. All this and more when we return. Don't go away. Welcome back. In the last couple of weeks, the ruling All Progressives Congress held its ward, council, and state party congresses. There were indeed fears that this would be a platform that would trigger crisis and violence. But fortunately for the party and the state in general, this wasn't the case, as the exercise came and went hitch-free. Many attribute the success of the congresses to the series of pre-Congress peace meetings convened by Governor Yahaya Bello with key players of the All Progressives Congress in the state.
We have agreed among ourselves. There are compromises and consensus where necessary in order to move the party forward.
To the extent at which security is provided in the state, to the extent at which Kogi politicians are mature, to the extent at which people are ready to imbibe the culture of free and fair participation in any tournament, there will be peace. I don't see any reason for violence.
Everybody is aware, every party members, so long as you are genuine members of APC, we will create a conducive environment for everybody to participate. It is going to be peaceful.
Here is just an affirmation. There was no opposition at all that contested. The one we have before the exercise, he decided to step down for the chairman of the Okene local government party chairman. So thank you very much. It was successful. I'm so happy.
At all levels, the congresses were well attended with overwhelming support for the executives who emerged by consensus. The success was also attributed to the strict adherence to party principles and Congress guidelines.
Because we have purposeful leadership we have in the government already, which is in person of He has provided for us a good security, he has provided for us a leadership that we all accepted. So we don't have issues, we don't have oppositions. APC is one.
The governor, the chief executive, didn't meet fit to sensitize us and carried us along. That's why we could meet at individual level, despite that we come from different backgrounds, with different culture, we could blend together because our ward is a complex ward.
We all resolve coming up with a candidate. It was a unanimous decision among members of APC Oworo Ward.
We'll try and build the party further. We'll try and reconcile some of our few members that are aggrieved. We'll see how we can bring them on board to move the party forward. I will urge them to join me to move the party together.
Previously, we've done the ward congresses peacefully, we've done the local government congresses peacefully, and today we are holding the state congress peacefully. As you can see, the security here is well perfected.
Representatives of the Independent National Electoral Commission share a similar view.
Confirm that this is what it was supposed to be.
We have done this exercise today, witnessed by INEC and witnessed by all the security organizations in a public place, in an open space, and everybody has seen how free and fair this exercise has been.
Governor Yahaya Bello expressed delight at the development and said this will set the tone for future elections in the state.
We should be expecting more free and fair election, more united APC Kogi State chapter, and even those that might in one way or the other not too happy that they couldn't make it to this level, we will ensure that they are all united. We bring everybody on fold. Like I used to say, the door of Kogi State government under my leadership is open. And I know the door of APC Kogi State under my leadership and under the chairmanship of the newly elected chairman, Abdullahi Bello, the doors are open. We will welcome everybody. I assure you, expect a rancor-free primaries in the forthcoming elections as far as APC is concerned. This is the way we are going to go.
The Kogi State government has approved the establishment of a drug control committee that will check drug abuse, especially among youths across the 21 government areas of the state. The Director General on Media and Publicity, Kingsley Fan, will make this public after this week's State Executive Council meeting.
This memo, which was presented by the Secretary to the Kogi State government, Dr. Mrs. Ayade Folashade Arike, was aimed at ensuring quality drug control and to disabuse the minds of our youth who have taken to hard drugs.
The state government has also approved the sum of 72 million naira for agricultural development programs aimed at empowering thousands of women and youths.
To help livestock production, eggs production, and other agricultural produce in the state. This is expected to also kickstart and expand our agricultural revolution in the state to be able to create a good number of jobs for our youths, for our women, and for us to also use agriculture to be able to advance the frontiers of economic development in the state.
In a bid to boost its revenue generation, Kogi State ESCO approved 2 draft bills to be submitted to the House of Assembly for proper passage on land use charges and utility infrastructure management and compliance.
Consequence, Council today gave approval for very 2 important memo that touched on how more money will be generated in the state.
And on road construction, the Kogi State government has also approved the construction and maintenance of Okene Township Road to give the hub of the Central Senatorial District a facelift.
His Excellency has directed that the era of surface dressing road should be over and that all roads should be well constructed with asphalt overlay. This will make the road last longer. Today, the Council considered and approved the variation on this road from 1.4 billion to 2.3 billion, changing it from surface dressing to asphalt overlay, and also the variation of prices on the bridge construction on Sharia. The Council also approved the consulting services for the township road in Okene area. This consultancy involved the geological and hydrological study of the runoff to be able to size the drainage and culvert along for these roads, and it will eventually facilitate the design and the preparation of tender document for the procurement of the award of the contract for the construction of township road in Kogi Central.
This has naturally gone down well with residents and indigents of the Central Senatorial District and its environs.
With him again, that all the inside corner of the town in Ibiraland, want to plead with him. God will guide him, God will provide for him, God will give him the power so that he will be able to do every harmful.
Have a good secretary to easy all our movement, transport, all this. Without good road, I don't think the economy can.
Talking about road, I don't think there's any community, even if you open just a feeder road to that community, that will not appreciate it. Not to talk of first grade, third road. we are highly happy.
The state's government says other towns and communities will benefit from the current wave of road repairs and construction. The condemnation that has trailed the current wave of killings across the country has continued as Islamic clerics in Kogi State have expressed disgust with the brutality witnessed in recent times. They describe the acts as barbaric and wicked, which has nothing to do with Islam.
Mostly insurgency are non-Muslims. So according to my view, they are not Muslims. So Islam is against it because there is nothing like any verse that shows that we should go and kill someone. Behavior does not go along with the Islamic behavior, because in Islam we have behavior that is programmed for us to be doing as Muslims. But if you look at their behavior, none of that is not comparable with religion, with Islamic behavior. So they are not a Muslim.
Almighty Allah said it in the Holy Quran. He said, don't put your hand into destruction. Because even we human beings, it's Almighty Allah that built us. What Allah has built, for you to destroy it, Islam does not perform it.
Allah says, Ya walazina amanu atiullah wa atiur rasul wa ul amri minkum. He said, obey Allah and then obey his messenger and those who are in constituted authority. So definitely you have to obey them. You have agreed to live in a society where a particular law is guiding you. You must abide by that law so that we have an egalitarian society. So insurgency has no position in Islam at all.
They called on government to do more towards ending the bloodshed in the state and the nation at large. In a similar development, the Catholic Bishops' Conference has also condemned the spate of killings across the country. The bishops called on the government to act promptly and decisively before the situation spirals out of control.
Killings are becoming too much, and the Catholic Bishops' Conference says enough is enough. We join them, we join our church leaders on this day to pray to God to help us put a stop to this killing, this senseless killing. And we are talking of killing in general, not just killing of Christian, any creed, whether Christian or Muslim or other faiths. And for whatever reason, political reason, tribal reasons, ethnic reason, any reason at all, that we pray God to help us to put a stop to it.
This is Kogi in Focus, a comprehensive review of happenings and developments in and around Kogi in the last 1 week. We'll take a short break. More reports when we return. Thanks for staying with us. Call it practice what you preach, and you may not be wrong. The Kogi state government has made no secret of its plans to create an agricultural revolution. Only this time, it wanted top officials and other functionaries to be part of it directly. One of such persons who has keyed into this is the State Local Government Auditor General, Usman Ododo. He says it's one of the wisest decisions he has ever made.
The Kogi state government under Yahya Bello has never hidden its desire to take agriculture production to another level. The introduction of various agri-related schemes, the provision of land and resuscitation of dams and other facilities are examples of the ongoing agriculture revolution. Nonetheless, the state government has taken it a step further by asking its top functionaries and other government officials to practice what they preach and also engage in agriculture. One person who has embraced this is the local government auditor general, Usman Ododo, who has invested in what he calls his green farm of pepper and tomatoes.
In order to encourage my junior ones, our teaming youth to have that courage to go into agriculture, and also as a recourse to reduce the rate of youth and unemployment within the state and indeed across the country. It doesn't take much. It takes determination, courage, and commitment. Like it's not like other business that required a huge amount of capital to go into business. Farming is a thing of mind. Once you have determined to go into agriculture, with even 10,000 naira, you can go into this.
Ododo said more than 30 youths are gainfully employed on his farm.
Going into agriculture, it does not only entail going into farming, producing foodstuff. By going into agriculture, you are indirectly creating, empowering youth, creating employment, food security. So the market is there.
Staff of the farm testified to the benefits they have enjoyed.
Gaskiya ana jin daɗin abu. Wannan dan ba, ware da ainihin. Allah ƙara mana da arziki.
Amin.
Gaskiya normal nake ji. Ina jin daɗin sa. Ina zuwa nan. Gaskiya Allah bai zare su kawai.
Musamman bayan godiya da mai girma shugaban kasar Janar Muhammadu Buhari, muna godiya ga wani gwarzon gwamna wanda ake kira Yahaya Bello, wanda shi ma ba jihar muke ba, amma muna jin labarinsa yana son zaman lafiya kuma yana da kokari 100%, kuma shi ma mata addu'a ta musamman da sunan Allah ya yarda sai ya wuce yanda kowa shekara 8 sai ya yi da izinin Allah, domin wanda shi ma in ka ji wata fitina sai dai bakin makiya, wanda maki ba abin da za ka yi masa ya gode maka. Saboda haka a zauna lafiya kuma a ci gaba da ayyukan da ake na alheri, babu wani abu da dai taso, kuma masa godiya ta musamman, Allah saka masa da alheri.
We Nigerians, most of the people not like to do farming work, but farming work is good. So that is why the people put hand to do this farming work to see how it's going to be, because me, I know it's a genuine, distinct, comfortable business. I support the government. This farming issue, most of government workers say they don't like to put their money, but Alhaji Usman, he put hand to make sure that he see to encourage people.
They should have the zeal. They should believe in themselves. They should have determination, because determination is everything. Then I have determination. That's why I can enter anywhere. You understand? We are even planning for more expansion, to even across some states, to have branches in some states. Where we have pepper 8 hectares. Then we have tomato roughly 2.5 hectares. We have up to 10 boreholes here that serve the farm across.
There are those who are not unmindful of farming's present-day dangers posed by the activities of killer herdsmen. They, however, see the current security situation as one that will eventually be overcome.
See our farm, better land here. So just forget about herdsmen. We know it's a politics. Nothing like herdsmen in Nigeria. Because Fulani, real origin, this real indigenous of Nigeria cannot behave like that, I'm telling you.
They echoed government's calls to the state's youth to rethink searching for the limited white-collar jobs and embrace agriculture, which they say has limitless benefits.
you're just joining us, this is Kogi in Focus, your weekly review of happenings and developments in and around Kogi State. For your contributions and other placement, don't hesitate to contact us through our phone numbers and social media handles displayed on your screen. Administrators of local government councils in Kogi State have all been in office for 2 years now. But for the Okehi local government administrator, Abdulrahim Ohiare, it has been 24 months period with a difference. He used the celebration of his second year in office to thank God and further impact on the lives of the people through the provisions of food items, clothing, and cash for some of the local government's less privileged. Ohiare said he owes his success to the Yaya Bello-led state government, which has made it easier for his administration to touch lives in the face of scarce resources.
So we are taught how to manage scarce resources. So we want to have our priority area of concern. Think about human development in health-wise, educational development, infrastructure development. So those are our targets. So we're able to minimize the little resources we have for this specific area of concern.
The successes recorded include various youth empowerment programs, such as the provisions of motor vehicles and motorcycles, hairdressing and barber's equipment, welding items, fertilizers for farmers, road grading, to mention but a few. All these efforts have not gone unnoticed.
In issue of security, I must commend and really appreciate the fourth executive governor of Kogi State, His Excellency, have made funds available in getting itinerant gathering and equally seeing that the security men are being mobilized and encouraged to do their job. We have more than 150 military men on the ground in Central and other part of Kogi State. And the security outfit has a meeting point. The DSS, the police, the civil defense, the military, they work together as a team. So there is understanding. There is no issue of understanding.
In spite of all these, Ohiare insists the best is yet to happen for the people of Okehi local government area. World Cultural Diversity Dialogue and Development Day was celebrated last week, and Kogi State was not left out of the celebration. At the Palace of the Ata of Igala Land, Eastern Kogi State, one of the cultural festivals reinstated by the state government was celebrated. It was a colorful display of Ocho Festival, which simply held to honor the great hunters of the area. The people expressed delight at the festival's revival, which they say has brought their culture back to the limelight.
My advice to a whole Igala, you should not do anything that should forget our culture. The Igala culture is very, very important.
Show Festival, which is a celebration of hunting festival in Igala land that was done last in 1954, was banned, now it's unbanned, and we are proud to celebrate it because it's a time to celebrate hunting season. It's a time to receive blessing from the Ata Igala Kabaido for a good hunting, and it's an opportunity to bring our people together in unity, to develop the unity of Igala land.
They say the restoration of the band festival has numerous socio-economic benefits.
A period when we expect abundance harvest, produce harvest. We are talking of climatic change. We are talking of infertility of land. We are talking of low agri-productivity. It is believed that because this festival was banned over 60 years ago, it's having a negative impact on our culture, on our social environment.
The world to know that we have a culture. We have a culture, very rich culture, that was wickedly terminated over 60 years ago, and we're reviving it. Right.
We are very happy to see it because as we bring plenty Igalas together in one place peacefully, may it continue like that and for the progress of the Igala kingdom.
The Ata of Igala land, Ame Michael Oboni II, graced the event with prayers for the peace of the land. This year's Children's Day was celebrated on Sunday. As the name suggests, the day is set aside to celebrate children, make them feel special, and give them a sense of belonging. That's why on our Views from the Streets this week, we sought the young ones' opinion on how they have fared so far and the expectations for the future. Let's hear them out.
I would want them to improve more schools and education for children so that more children can be celebrated. I'd like to fight for rights.
I would like the government to grant scholarship award to children and also equip our lab, and especially in the government school, because children are so unfortunate to be schooling in the government school because their parent doesn't have adequate money. So if government could actually equip the lab, give them more academic experiences and excursions, I think it would be a good work.
I would like to be a doctor in future so that I can save people's lives. The governor of Kogi State is His Excellency Alhaji Yaya Ado Zabello.
They should fulfill whatever they say and give empowerment for the youth.
As for the government, they should help us in terms of providing good structured buildings for the school.
What could be a lasting legacy as education? The legacy that makes the poor to dine with the king, even if no wealth is left to a child.
This is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Kogi in Focus. Until we come your way again, same time, same station. I'm Oluwatosin Osuji, asking you to continue doing to others what you have them do to you. Bye for now and have a pleasant week.